So I have a question. I've observed something and it's beginning to disturb me a little bit about the way people are moving in the world today. I found out that people are actually scared of getting old. Like people are literally scared of aging. It's like they want to remain in this particular state of being for their entire lives. I don't know. They're not embracing change. And the fear of embracing change means the fear for growth. It could also be the fear for the future. Because why wouldn't you want to embrace the natural state of things in your life? What is that? Your mind has to be messed up to not want to embrace change in your life. Your mind has to be messed up to not want to grow. And I've noticed that most people are scared of growing. They don't want to get old. They want to remain a child, and in being a child there's a state of being where if you're creative, that childlike state is very important, right? And I'm not saying that you should get rid of that. I'm saying that people are just scared of growing old, like literally old, bro. It's a shame because it means there is something wrong with you. There is something that you're not doing that is making you scared of growing old. If all you had planned out in life about yourself, your goals, everything you want to be at a particular period, at a particular time happens, you won't be scared of aging. You just see it as what it's supposed to be. So you being afraid of aging means there is something that's lacking somewhere and you have to address that as soon as possible. Only then can you actually gain the peace of mind you're looking for. Only then can you actually gain the freedom that you seek. So why are you scared of aging? Why is that? You see people dyeing their hair and stuff, like just trying to look, and well, looking good is good business, I'm not gonna lie. In the world we live in where everything is so superficial, right? To the point where you have to be fake to be real. I can't even believe I just said that out. But you literally have to be fake to be real in today's world. And that is the norm. Being fake is being real. And I think that is why most people are so depressed. I think that is why a lot of people are lost, just trying to cope with whatever they find coming their way, you know. So being at peace with yourself makes you embrace it makes you embrace the natural way things are supposed to be. But you have to be doing that which your mind is telling you to at that particular time. Like your mind will be telling you something and you going against that means you're selling your soul or you're selling yourself out. And you could lie to yourself for as long as you want, but once you come there you still have to address what's on your mind, right? Tyler the creator spoke about, there was this skit on one of his albums, I can't remember, is it Flower Boy, I'm not sure, where he was like, what you run from you end up chasing, you know. He said it's a repeated theme. So literally what you run from you end up chasing because you're still coming back here, still coming back in your head. So you have to clean in your room. Shout out to Jordan Peterson. You have to clean your room, and your room is your mind. So if you clean your mind out, boy, is it a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to happen to you. And it's sad because there are people who wake up every day with this thought of hell in their mind. Like they sleep in hell, wake up in hell. They have no one to talk to, and because most of them are men, they just feel, well, I guess I'm a man, I just have to keep carrying this burden. But talking to your fellow man will actually be the key to free you from hell. So it's good to have friends. It's good to have, even as little as they are, even if it's two. If you have two friends in your life, they could tell anything, or you're blessed. You're blessed. You don't know how blessed you are. And I, for one, I'm good with or without it, but It's better to have and not have, because nobody's perfect, bro. Nobody's perfect. So it's better to have someone you could tell if you can carry your burden by yourself. And if you even know there are things you know that all of that burden will actually not be a burden to you anymore, because the things we see as problems are not really problems. They're just made. They're illusions of problems. If you really look at yourself and ask yourself, like, what is really my problem? You'll see that all the problems you have are man-made problems. They're not self problems. Because when you fall sick, right, the only thing in your mind is how to gain health back. Then you realize that, oh, all of that wasn't even important, you know? So it's self-inflicting problems most times. It is not really a problem. And if you know some things, you wouldn't even keep your mind at that particular state. You'll be roaming freely, free with whoever you meet, free with whatever you are, you know, whoever you are. So most things are in problems, actually. And for those who see problems in their life, you could actually talk to someone close, you know, so they could help you out. I know I diverted from the initial topic, which is why people are afraid of getting old, but this is a part of it. This is a part of it. It comes down to cleaning your room. If your mind is good, you won't be scared of aging at all. It'll be a beautiful thing. You laugh at your wrinkles, you laugh at your gray hair, you know, you make fun of how stupid you were as a child, you know. It's a beautiful thing to age, but you have to clean your room first. If not, you continue to live in hell and you'll be scared about, instead of enjoying the growth, you're now paranoid about it. You're paranoid about things you can't change, and what a terrible way to live. So if you are scared of getting old, or if you're getting old and it's getting to your mind, you need to sit down and ask yourself some very hard questions. And you may not get the answers anyway, but hopefully along the way you do. Because getting old is a beautiful thing, it's a natural thing. And I think I blame Hollywood, because it always portrays these things in front of people, this perfect, like everything has to be perfect, it has to be this. No, it doesn't. That's not real. You are perfect. There's man-made perfection and there's God perfection. So if you walk with God's perfection, you'll be at peace. If you walk with man's perfection, then you'll be in hell. So which one are you going to walk with? That's just my thought.